There are almost 10 million new cases of dementia every year worldwide, and about 70% of the care hours are done by women. And so it's really hard when your mother gets diagnosed with dementia, also other loved ones, of course. But in this video, I want to talk about some deep, intimate aspects of our relationship with our mother that makes this especially challenging. And of course, I'm also going to talk about how to alleviate those difficulties for you. Your mom is your very first relationship in this human world. And for most of us, she's also our primary caregiver for a number of formative months and years. So she's a reference point for us. And whether your relationship with your mom was good or bad before the dementia, having her lose her connection with reality as we understand it might just be one of the most challenging times in your life. So think of a tree and its roots. If the main root system of a tree begins to rot, that's going to put that tree under immense stress. Now, obviously, as humans, we've built other connections and support systems, but you get the idea. I see a lot of people in therapy with issues that can be traced back to their relationship with their mother. Making peace with the mother you actually had, no matter how satisfying or dysfunctional your relationship may have been, is some of the most important work that you can do. I actually did a TEDx talk in 2019 titled Finding Happiness: How Forgiving My Mother Radically Changed My Life, about how I found peace with my mother in spite of a pretty rocky start. The talk starts when I'm 10 years old and I've just had an argument with my mom, and I'd run up to my room and I was sobbing in my bed. My parents had both followed me upstairs and had sat on my bed, my mom behind my dad. My dad was looking at me with concern, and my mom was actually looking a bit clueless. And my dad asked me, "What's going on?" And through my tears, I answered him, "My mom doesn't understand me." So why don't you put TEDx in the comments if you'd like me to give you the link. I went through many years of therapy to finally be at peace with my mom. And of course, you don't have many years in front of you when your mom starts showing early signs of dementia. But my point remains that finding as much peace as you can with the mother that you had will make it easier for you to be with the dementia. So I'd like you to think about your mother at different times of your life and different challenges you've had with her, and try to identify those challenges. And when you're done with that, you can start sorting, right? Some of them might seem like, they weren't not such a big deal in the end. You're willing to drop those. And then you'll see what's left and what are some sort of active issues that you still have. My issue with my mom was that she didn't understand me. She couldn't see things from my point of view. And the effect that had was that I didn't feel loved by her. I can't really explain it, but that's how that went. So for you, do you have unresolved issues with your mom? If you do, hit the like button so I know that this is a useful direction for me to go in for you. Unresolved issues is going to make dementia even worse because it really increases your chances of regrets, as your mom's dementia is going to make it harder and harder to have real conversations with her. So I've created a free guide, 3 keys to avoid regrets with your declining loved ones. It'll probably help you to identify what you can still do at this point, and the link is in the description box. If you don't have any outstanding issues with your mom, then kudos to you, that's not so common. So in that case, the primary difficulty is still the loss of your first relationship to this human world, and that's still a pretty big deal. And how all that actually goes will be very personal to you and to your mom, because it's you and it's your mom. But because our relationship with our mother is so foundational, losing touch with her in the way that dementia imposes on us will likely require support. And that's why I've taken the time to identify the top 2 areas of support that are essential for dementia caregivers. And I'll be revealing those to you in the next video. So click on the image that's on your screen right now, and I'll see you there.